filling up the 9-gallon freshwater tank, which we use for cleaning, showering, and flushing before we set off this evening. We always get extra gas in a 5-gallon jerry can for emergencies. Our first destination is Steens Mountain, which is in the southeastern part of Oregon. It'll take us more than 7 hours to get there. So on the first day, we drove about 5 hours to Brothers Oasis rest area to spend the night there. On the way to the rest area, the moon was super bright, which you can't show its true brightness here in the video. We even had to use the sun visors as moon visors. Good morning. Earplugs are a must for a good sleep here with the truck's generators running throughout the night. This rest area has 2 vault toilets with no running water. It even has a horse exercise area. Then we fill up the truck at Heinz before continuing our journey to Steens Mountain. Gas stations are very limited in the Steens Mountain area. There's one at the north access to the Steens Mountain Loop in Frenchglen, but it's much more expensive, and we didn't want to risk it if that gas station decides to stop operating for that day. We were hit by a couple of locust swarms during the drive to Steens Mountain. Our truck camper and truck were full of smashed locusts by the end of our whole trip. This is the general merchandise store to get gas and supplies before heading up the mountain. The next closest gas stop is 52 miles away in fields, and these small gas stations close around 5 or 6 p.m, so we may not even make it in time after completing the Steens Mountain Loop. We just have to bite the bullet, though the gas price is at $6.75 per gallon. You'll have to take a photo of the final meter reading, then show it to the store attendant for payment. Beside the store is a hotel, where you can use the restroom next to it. My husband did, and he said it was gross, so he suggested I use our own toilet in the truck camper instead. The Steens Mountain North Loop access is just in front of the Frenchglen Mercantile. It's a 59-mile loop that rises up from the sagebrush desert to nearly 10,000 feet, and it includes the highest road in Oregon, traveling around and up this grand Great Basin landmark.
Excuse me. Hamburger restaurant dito ah. Oh, is that power? Excuse me. Can you direct me to Five Guys? So.
Steens Mountain is a 30-mile-long fourth-block mountain that was fractured, then gradually pushed upward and tilted to the west. The block directly east slid downward to form the Elvert Basin. Kiger Gorge is a half-mile wide U-shaped trench carved by glaciers during the last ice age. saw a lot of horse excrement on the side of the road for a few miles as we were making our way down the mountain. It was as if a herd of horses having diarrhea while walking down the street. We then saw a large herd of wild horses resting at a small pool of water in the distance. Maybe it was a dumb idea, but we managed to get pretty close to the wild horses. I'd say they were about 100 feet from us, and it was a very surreal experience, the best part of my trip. These three horses paid the most attention to us, reacting to my camera clicks and watching our movements.